My people stuck in their ways, denying the power and busy refusing to change. They charge it all to the game, but we got the keys that we need to open them gates. They taking drugs for the pain, the pills and the lean and the weed, they been hitting the same. They say it pours when it rains, the fire from heaven is drowning the city in flames. Cause we never sleep, and this war that we fighting is not for the weak. And we got the power to burn on the tower. If we talking about scriptures, we armed to the teeth. Cause we never sleep, and this war that we fighting is not for the weak. And we got the power to burn on the tower. If we talking about scriptures, we armed to the teeth. Okay, you know the prophets, we don't play. I see a king when I look in the mirror, and y'all niggas yoga like yo play. We playing chess when we blitz in these churches, then we look at them like yo play. My people sleep on the God, but he wake them up with the prophets like obey. Hey, y'all better wake up, they steady lying on Jacob. Me and my sin had to break up.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel on this side Jordan in the wilderness.
So these be the words which Moses spake to all Israel, right? So the whole of the book of Deuteronomy is the words that Moses spoke to the Israelites. You understand that, right? So let us jump down to 28 and verse 15 for the sake of time.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So if the Israelites will not hearken unto the voice of the Lord their God, which is the words that is written in the Bible here, right? Watch that.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
They must observe and do them. So not just believe, as Christianity normally teaches us, but it also says you must do the commandments, right? Watch that.
To observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So he says curses was going to come upon them once they do not do the commandments, right? Let me show you some of the curses now that I identify, which is the same thing that we are showing you. So give me verse 48. Watch that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies.
Stop. So one of the first curses says the Israelites was going to be made to serve the enemies. Listen very carefully here. Watch it.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
So who sent them against who sent the enemies against the Israelites? The Lord, right? Watch that.
Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger.
So for food, you will have to serve or be in servitude to the same enemies, right?
And in thirst.
So for sustenance, you will have to serve to get those things, right? Watch that.
And in nakedness.
In nakedness now meaning clothes. So for instance, if you look at the tag on your clothes, you know, what would it say? Grenada? You would say made maybe in China or Indonesia or something like that. Right? Exactly. If same thing if you go to the water, rain falling free from the sky, but you have to pay NASA, right? So if you go back now, it's food. And the plantation, we also work for food, right? And now, even though, if the container ship does not come on the food, they want me to us here in Grenada. You understand? So you still know working to solve those people, you understand? Watch that. What will happen?
And in want of all things.
So anything that you want, you have to serve your enemies for it. You understand that? Watch that.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Stop one moment. And who shall do it?
And he,
who is the he think he's talking about it? No, he the enemy. And he, the enemy, shall do what?
Shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Stop. I want you to take a look at that sign. Who this happened to? Yokes of iron. Watch that. Who this happened to? Is there any other race on the face of the earth that those things happen to? And remember, who did the Bible say these things was going to happen to? We read it in verse 1. Do you remember? Let me get it for you. Verse 1. Yeah, now I tell you, pay attention. Pay attention. Watch that.
And it shall come to pass.
Oh, you tell him. Yeah. Right? Pay attention. Listen very carefully. Watch it.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spoke unto all Israel.
So who you was speaking to? No, who Moses was speaking to? Listen again, bro.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Israel. So he was speaking to the Israelites. So when we go back now to here, and he says the curses was going to happen to them, and yokes of iron was going to be put on their neck. And you say it's only we that happened to. Who did Moses say it could happen to? The Israelites. You fucking thing, bro. You're a fucking thing. Right? He said it was going to happen to the Israelites. And it happened to us. It's all foreparents it happened to. But that was prophesied that it was going to happen to one nation, and the nation that it happened to is we. Our people, our foreparents who was in slavery. You understand? So that alone in itself proves that we are the Israelites.
That's right.
But let me continue to so I will sing it in a little more for you, because he said curses. So it's more than one. Watch that. Continue.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
So your enemy is going to put a yoke of iron upon your neck, shackles and chains, right?
Until he have destroyed thee.
Until he destroy you. So that means the shackles and chains will only be there for a while. So when you was fully destroyed mentally, what do you think they do? They say emancipation. They take it off, because remember he said you will only be upon your face, on your neck for a while. So the time now, when they take it off now, is when you was fully destroyed. Now they say no, you independent. Now they say no, you emancipated. You understand? But all of this is written in the Bible to happen to one nation of people called Israelites. Right? Let me continue. Watch out.
Verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
So the Lord is going to bring a nation from far, right? A nation. Put them down.
From the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
The eagle. What nation of people always carry the emblem of an eagle? Israel? No, my brother. No. Come on, a little bit here. Watch that. You see? The Greeks carry the eagle. The Romans carry the eagle. The Spanish, the Americans, all these different nations carry the eagle. Tell me something. Who runs these nations? What is the race of people that rule all these nations? Exactly. So hear what the Bible says now?
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
They always use the eagle. You understand? Whether it's French, whether it's Spanish, all of them is one race, Caucasians. You understand? Remember, who he says is going to put you yokes of iron upon your neck? That's what we just read here. Who did it? No, who did it? Because our foreparents was the one that had the yokes of iron upon their neck. But who put it on their neck? Right? But the Lord said that your enemies was going to put it upon your neck. And here we're reading another curse which tell you that same enemies, it tell you they will carry the eagle. You understand? So it confirming to you who or what race of people is going to do those things, those atrocities. You understand? Let us continue.
Verse 50. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor of the young.
So they never showed us favor, whether it's old, young, they didn't matter. Everybody went into slavery. Everybody. You understand? And let me show you that last one. Let me not show you that last one.
Verse.
Yes, sis. So let me just show you that one curse again that shows you that we are the Israelites. Watch it.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Stop. Right? He says the Lord is going to bring the Israelites into Egypt again with ships. Let me show you what Egypt means. Right? Because this here is a metaphor. Right? It's a metaphor. So it's very important that we show you what it means.
This is the book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So you see what Egypt means? Egypt means house of bondage. What's another word for bondage? You begin with S. What's another word for bondage? You know, sis, don't be frightened, sis. Don't be frightened. Sis, these your brothers around here.
That's right.
You understand? These your brothers, your people that is here. It is very important. We've been given a task to come out here and to wake up our people to the truth that we are the true Israelites of the Bible.
Bring it up.
You understand? This is what we're doing. So we're showing you by through these courses here that the courses that is here in the Bible shows you that we are the Israelites. The people, the Bible says that the Israelis, they are not the Israelites. The Bible speaks about the Israelites. You understand what I'm saying to you? So let me just continue, just show you that one cause. Watch. Remember what he says there? The Lord shall bring thee into Egypt between bondage again, right?
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So the Lord is going to bring the Israelites into bondage again, but this time they're going with ships. Because remember the first time they walked? Yes. Now he says with ships. How did our foreparents get on this piece of rock here called Grenada? You first. Sis? By ships. So sis, you never know about the Nina Pinta and Santa Maria and all these things with Columbus? Right. So this is not how our foreparents got here? Right. So the Bible is telling you, because remember, this was a course was going to happen to one race of people, and it happened to all our foreparents. You understand? So this showing you that we are the people of the book. You understand? We are the people of the book. Everything is written right here in the Bible. Let us continue. Watch that. Let me just finish the verse as I told you.
By the way thereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
So you will leave from Africa and you will be scattered to all the four corners of the earth. And he says you will never see your homeland again. So why do you think we're here still? Did we ever go back to Israel?
Work it out.
We're here still. You understand? This is what the Bible is telling you. The Bible is a true book.
That's right.
We are still here in the land of our captivity. You understand? This is what the Bible is telling you. Continue.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
Stop. Hold on. Remember, it says no. When you get off those slave ships now, right? Yeah. Now we tell you, you will be what?
And there you shall be sold. You shall be sold.
You see what he's saying there? Auction slave block. That was right in the market square there. There's a plaque over there, right on Artisan Voyage or something that's telling you that slaves were sold here. The first commodity that was sold here in Grenada is slaves. Right over there, our ancestors. You understand? Right below the police barracks across there was the holding pen for the slaves. They used to take them from there and then they march them over to the market to be sold. That is us. That happened to us. All of our parents this happened to. Look at it here. Look at this white man here. See? He's sold in our way. This family. You understand? Watch this here. What is big strong man? What is Ben and them here? And he can't do nothing about it. Why do you think? You understand? And all of this happened to us for a specific reason. You must for some this 46 here because of happiness not to the voice of the other God. Verse 45.
45. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he command thee.
You understand this? All of that happened to us because we broke God's commandments. You understand? You understand, bro? So the thing is now, me showing you all of these things because all these things is used for a specific purpose. These things is written in verse 46, written for a specific purpose in the Bible. Let me show you the purpose. Watch that.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee.
So all these curses that we show you here, slave ship, yokes of iron, all those things would come upon the Israelites. What's the reason?
And shall pursue thee and overtake thee.
So you can't run from it. You can't say from you live in Grenada and you're going to America. The curses is still upon you. Watch that.
Till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he command thee.
Continue.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
And the curses shall be upon the children of Israel for a sign. So what does a sign do, my brother? Bro, you're listening. A sign, for instance, we have Grenada Optical. If you come to, let's say, St. George's, I do not know what Grenada Optical is, what do you look for? You understand? If you want to know, let's say we're going places, what do you do? Kentucky. You look for the sign. So he's telling the courses here is going to be upon the Israelites for a sign. So if you want to find who is the Israelites, what do you have to look for? Then look for the causes. This because the causes is the sign. So the causes is yokes of iron was put on the neck. The causes is, do you understand? The causes is they was going to go into slavery on ships. The causes is, you understand my sister? You understand, bro? So that is the purpose of the causes. They are assigned to show you, to identify to you who you are in the last days. Aren't we in the last days right now? Isn't you hearing everybody saying about we in the last days? Look what things is the last days, the last days. Right. This is the purpose of the causes. So we are not Grenadians. You understand? Because let me think about it very carefully, right? Let me think about it very carefully. Me, you, let's say the four of us here, right? You was our mother, that's your three sons, right? We was over here in Africa. They rounded us up and they put us on the slave ship and they come across here. When they reach here, they drop me in Grenada. They drop you in St. Vincent. They drop you in North America. They drop the next one, you understand what I'm saying, in Barbados. No, many years later, what is happening? He going up saying no, he's a Jamaican. You understand? His children going up saying they're a Jamaican. Your children going up and say them is Trinidadian. My children saying there is Grenadian. And it's not all division. But yet, we the same people. They change it now, they tell you now that your nationality is according to the Sirach that you're there on. No, your nationality is based upon your father. Your bloodline goes straight back to where? Jerusalem.
That's right.
You understand? It's not based upon the Sirach that we're there on. So that is the trick that has been done upon us. You understand? This is what Christianity and politics has done to our people. Have us bazudi, whereby we do not understand who we are. We are the Israelites. You understand?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And Parliament!